This is not definitely the typical video that you see. I have done the 75 hard day challenge. This is completely different, and I am here to share with you that I failed to do the 75 hard challenge, and it's not something I'm ashamed of. It's real life, it's reality, and that's part of becoming the person or the version you want to be, is to go through challenge that you weren't prepared for and redo, because life happens. And I did fail a few days. I didn't want to restart the whole journey from zero, but I thought that it's going to be a better idea if I document why I failed and why I wanted to restart the whole challenge from the beginning. But in the end of the day, I'm so glad that I even start and I challenge myself to even do it. So, why did I want to do this challenge? I wanted to do to prove myself that I can do new things and I can challenge myself and come out of my comfort zone. So that was my first reason of why I even start looking at it. And it was something that, as I said in the last video, my sister mentioned it and it stuck in my mind. I wanted to give it a try. And when I tried, I really struggled in the beginning, but then I was coming along, me doing the thing that I wanted to do and start building the habit until life event happened and I couldn't continue. So I want to share my mindset before I started this challenge. My mindset was clear that there is certain thing I want to do in my life, but it wasn't clear enough and it wasn't consistent. So part of this challenge is being disciplined and consistent. And when I start doing it, that's the first thing I start realizing, that I'm becoming consistent on anything that I have decided to work on. So yes, and I wanted also to challenge myself mentally, how could I do something that's new to me and continue doing it without feeling burned out? So that was my second goal of why I even try to do this challenge. And the third week of me doing it, my mental clarity was way better than when I started. Way better. And that's why I was like, okay, this need to restart. Restart fresh, because I want to make sure that I am following this as it was set, plus adding the things that I want to add, because I find out that it's better to do the challenge how it originated, how it was set from the beginning. So that's the plan when I am restarting this challenge. So here is the reality of what really happened. So my expectation was, I'm gonna do this challenge, I'm gonna tweak it, and I'm gonna do it based on what I want to focus on at this moment of my life. Those are the 5 goals I want to focus on and I want to be consistent with. That was my goal. So I set the goal, I set all the 5 areas that I want to work on, but I completely underestimate how hard this could be. So the first week was very challenging. And the funny part was, the most challenging part was the reading. I couldn't read 10 pages. In my mind, I thought that I can read more than 10 pages because I could read, but I normally just read 3 to 4 5 pages maximum. And that's when 10 pages I couldn't do it. The first day, I only read 2 pages and I was sleeping the rest of the time. Every time I open the book, I take a nap. So that was an eye-opening part. Having family, kids, and running my business at the same time was also challenging. So me putting tasks later to the day as a parent, and then my kids come, I get busy, everything get busy at the same time. I was just running out of time all the time. I was running out of time. I didn't have no time, even though I know I have plenty of time. but I was always running out of time. And the next one was, some days I will do half of it, and the rest of the challenge I don't want to do. I don't feel like I was doing, I don't feel like I want to do. Yeah, it was getting heavy. I was dragging my legs to do it. But then it's fun. The days I feel that way, but I still continue doing all of the 5 goals, I feel so proud of myself, and I feel so accomplished that I have done it today. And I go to bed with a happy, smiley face. But the days that I procrastinate and I just say, "Oh, tomorrow is another day," those are the days that I feel down. I don't feel happy, and the excitement disappear. I don't want to do anything anymore. I don't want to even talk to anybody. So that's one thing I've been learning from starting this challenge. So me trying to balance between my family, my me, my needs and my wants, my kids, my business, and also doing this challenge, it was hard to balance, and it was exhausting mentally. And that was I feel like mental breakdown, and that's when I get sick. And that was my biggest reason why I stopped the challenge. I get sick for 2 weeks, couldn't even open my eyes and look at any type of working on my laptop or going outside. I had extreme headaches, so I couldn't really continue with the challenge. So I have to stop. My thought was it will be 1 day, 2 day, but I didn't. I was shocked that it take 2 weeks for me to recover from. This is when I realized that I need to really stop and redo this challenge, because I don't want to lie to myself and also build a habit of being inconsistent but continue doing inconsistent work. So that's the reason why I decided, and I felt that okay, this challenge was a failure and I need to really this time plan it right and do it again. Here's actually what this challenge taught me, that there is difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation is a feeling, you get it and it disappears. So if you don't have discipline of no matter how you feel, you will do what you're supposed to do, it will not continue. So what's more important than motivation is discipline. And it's good to have motivation for you to keep pushing towards your goals, okay? Um, Perfection isn't sustainable. You cannot expect for to have a perfect day and have everything perfectly done. You just need to make sure that you manage your time the right way. When you manage your time, you understand that this is need to be done and this is need to be done at this time. So it's not just chaotic. You're not just all over the place trying to catch up with life, with your kids, with your family, with your business, with meetings, with paperworks. You have plan and you follow that plan you have. Consistent change me. Being inconsistent on something and showing up every single day has changed the way I look at everything, because I can see the results and I can know if I continue doing what I'm doing, this is what I'm going to get. And before, I was never consistent. I will start something and I will stop. But now I'm more focused on that part. Being consistent is important. Being disciplined is important. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm not looking to impress anybody. I'm doing all this for myself at the end of the day. The fourth one, it was mindset. I've been working on my mindset for the last 4 or 5 years. So doing this challenge, I didn't know it will challenge my mindset again. But it was challenging me in a very good way. And I'm so glad that I've been working on my mindset for years. It helped me really appreciate the journey that I went through. And not only that, but continue working on my mindset, because this is what's going to unlock anything for you. If your mindset is keeping you where you are, making you self-doubt, making you believe that you're unworthy, making you believe that you don't deserve more. It's gonna make you stuck. But the second that you trust yourself and you decide to work on yourself, that's when you unlock things that you will never think about. And finally, growth is messy. It's not perfect. It's not something that you need to be super good at. It's a journey that you're discovering, so it's going to be up and down. So that's what I learned from failing this challenge. And when I'm doing it again, I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to do everything 100%. I am going to show up, become disciplined, consistent, work on my mindset, and aim to become better version of myself. Even me failing, I can see the difference it make on myself already. In the end of this, I want to share that failing, it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world and you cannot try again. It means that it didn't work what you planned for, redo it again. But this time, be more aware of what you are looking to achieve. Be more clear with your goal. Have plan that you follow. Don't be all over the place and expect something to change. So that's why I want to share this typical video that people don't normally share. I want to show you the other side, that even from failing you learn, and you learn even more because now you're challenging yourself to do better next time with a better clear plan. So that's my goal, to have a better clear plan. And I'm gonna share again my journey from restarting this challenge from zero. It's never too late. You still have time. No matter what you put in your mind, you can do it. If you wanna participate in this challenge, or do or you are in your own journey doing another challenge, share it in the comment. Let's support each other, and I'll see you in the next video.